Honestly, this feels like a dream come true. I am super stoked. When I came back from the Philippines, I found a package from Insta360 containing all of this stuff. If you've never heard of Insta360, they make 360 cameras that basically shoot everything. You don't need to point it anywhere because when you're recording, you record everything, and I feel like that would be the perfect camera for me because I mainly shoot by myself and it's really hard to get the angle, but with this camera you always get the angle, if that makes any sense, and it's something I'm really excited to try. So let's go ahead and just unbox everything that they sent to me. Insta360 One X. Love that they threw in an SD card for me. Thanks guys! So excited. I want to do all of that right now. Oh man, and the way that this shoots just looks so cool. Honestly, ever since I saw this, I was like, man, I had to have one. I'm super grateful that they sent me one to try out. I know we're gonna get a lot of cool footage with this. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, this thing is smaller than you'd think. Like an old school cell phone. I used to have a slider phone that was sort of about this size. So as you can see, it's got a lens there and a lens there. And those two lenses capture literally everything. It's crazy how it works. I don't know how it works, but all I know, it's magical and I love it. Looks like you get a battery and some cable of some sort. This is some quality packaging for a little camera like this. Slides in right there. And then you got the best necklace ever. Ooh, stickers, love stickers. And more accessories to connect to your phone, to connect to your computer. You know, things that you would need in order to edit the footage eventually. They also sent over what looks like the most official selfie stick in the world. Ooh, and then you can extend it. That's pretty long. And I think because this is their selfie stick, it actually doesn't show up in the footage. I'm super excited to test that out. And this is really interesting. I've seen some people do some amazing things with this. This is what's known as their bullet time handle. The selfie stick with the bullet time handle. Then ow! Oh! Spin it in, you get like Matrix style shots. That's cool. Let's test that out, not here, and let's not hit ourselves in the head with that. They also sent over various mounts, like for the chest, for the head, some adhesive mounts, which is very cool. I'm sure we'll put that into use, but I just cannot contain my excitement anymore. Let's go out there and let's go ahead and test this baby out. So this camera right here is how I would normally film my videos. I am using my Canon M50. It's my vlogging camera. I think it's a completely fantastic setup for vlogging. I even have a wide angle lens on there. That's why you can kind of see a bit more than usual. Really love the look of that. But one shortcoming is the fact that there's only one lens on this camera. So you really only see whatever I point this camera at. Right now I'm pointing at me. Now I'm pointing it at my feet. This is me pointing it at the road. Although it's wide, you don't really get to see too much unless I show you that. This camera is fine. I absolutely love it. I've been using this for quite a while now. Definitely a great main camera to use, but it's not the Insta360 One X. With that camera, you can just get a bit more dynamic with it, get some really cool shots. All right, and so now I'm actually gonna be switching over to the Insta360 One X camera, shooting at 4K, 50 FPS. And I think we're recording. So I don't think I necessarily need to point the Insta360 in any direction because I'm sort of getting all the directions, and it should have a much more wide angle, almost like a fisheye look. I hope in post I'm actually editing this to look really cool with no angles, because I'm not moving the camera anywhere. I'm literally just holding it still. I hope I get to show you guys just how cool this thing is. So let's just go for a ride. This was my first time ever using a camera like this, and honestly, my favorite thing about it is just the fact that it was so easy to use, both in terms of shooting and editing. I've never had any kind of experience with 360 cameras before, but it was just really easy to use the software to put the clips I got together and to make this video. I'm sure there are more advanced techniques that I need to know, but for my first time, I think I did a pretty good job. The thought of using a 360 camera kinda scared me until I used this. It was just so easy and I can't wait to use it more. Being able to just point it anywhere and get your shot is amazing. You don't have to worry about focusing your camera or pointing it at the right subject, because like I've said many times, you just use it and you shoot everything. I'm also blown away by the stabilization of this camera. It's bonkers, it's out of this world, it's so good. It looks like there's a drone just following you around on a gimbal, and like, I am just so impressed by what this thing can do. One downside though I've noticed is that the audio coming from this thing when moving fast is not the great. There's a lot of wind noise, so to combat that I took an old sock, an old pair of Apple earphones, and made a DIY lavalier mic. Yeah, I know, this looks gorgeous. So now I've actually got the audio coming from the iPhone with my makeshift lavalier microphone. It should sound a bit better. It is still very windy today, and I am riding a little fast. Woo-hoo! Oh my God! Uh-oh. Alright, this is a beautiful set of trees right now. Oh, speed bump, speed bump. Ooh. Honestly, with just a little bit of work, it's not too hard to get decent audio on top of your already amazing footage coming from this camera. Okay, so I am now attempting to both hold the Insta360 pole while also holding the remote in my hand. Luckily, the stabilization on here is amazing, so it really shouldn't matter too much. Little tiny hippie jump up there. Wait, no, not a hippie jump. What is that called? Early grab. All right, I'm pretty sure it's gonna storm soon, so before it storms, I just wanna try out the bullet time. Again, super impressed by the Insta360 One X. I think if you do some sort of action sports, or if you just want a camera to sort of change things up with, get a bunch of new angles, this is definitely a must-have. This thing is awesome. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to replace my main camera, but it's definitely going to get a lot of use, especially with the type of content that I make. There are just certain shots that are so hard to get, but this camera makes it so easy to do. Now, I'm not really a tech guy, so I'm not gonna get into the specifications of this camera, but it can do a lot. There's a lot of great features. One of my favorites is bullet time. It just looks so sick. That matrix style shooting is, again, a shot that you can't get easily with other cameras. Real quick guys, I just want to say that this is not a sponsored video. I am not being paid to make this video at all, but I was given the One X for free, and I am now an Insta360 affiliate. So if you're interested in purchasing this camera, definitely check out my link below, because not only does that support me, but when you do use that link, you get the invisible selfie stick thrown onto your order for absolutely free. And if you were already gonna get that selfie stick, they're gonna throw in an extra battery, which is awesome because once you start using this camera, you're never gonna want to stop, and you're not gonna want to let a battery stop you from having fun with this camera, because it really is that much fun. Anyways, those are my first impressions of this Insta360 One X. I think it's amazing. Let me know what you guys think of the footage in the comment section down below. I am super stoked to continue to make content using this camera. If you guys like this video, do me a favor, like and subscribe to be a part of the Stoked Squad. Winner of the foldable board giveaways on my Instagram, so if you're not following me, go ahead and do that now. But until next time guys, stay stoked. I'm out. Peace. Ow! Oh!